fight. I'm still terrorized. Push me behind to get me from my better side. I wanna push you back, but that's all you want. Wanna wrap me up, I'm holding back. Tryna get me framed, throw me in cuffs. Said I attacked you, that's just a false truth. No need to argue, and yeah, I've had enough. You follow me anywhere I try to be alone. I find you there. There's more than me. Everywhere I try to go alone, I find you there. You follow me anywhere I try to be alone, I find you there. Oh, there's more to me. Anywhere I try to be alone, I find you there. I find you there. I'm so scared to leave my house, so I cannot run free from this. Always being watched by you, and that's so inconsiderate. My privacy, does that exist? Probably haven't heard of it. Need to live a different life, cause lights and cameras are in it. Trying to find a silver lining. All I wanna do is avoid the violence. But you're here again, I'm losing it. There's no more screaming in silence. Get out my face, turn off the flash. I hate the fame, no more of that. Leave me alone, or I'll collapse. I need a break, don't feel the crack. You follow me anywhere I try to be alone, I find you there. There's more to me. Everywhere I try to go alone, I find you there. Yeah, yeah. You follow me anywhere I try to be alone, I find you there. Oh, there's more to me. Anywhere I try to be alone, I find you there. I find you there.
Can I dive deep into the darkness in your heart? Trust you more than anyone I have met before. Don't care who you are or who you want to be. I'll be here until the day that you leave me.
The 2025 FAI Women's Angela Hearst Women's Interleague competition between the Waterford District and Women's and Schoolgirls League and the Wexford Women's League. Local derby. Teams are just getting ready to come out on the field at the moment. We'll go through the lineup when they do. My name is Peter Doyle, and I'm joined by Ian Gaffney. We'll be your commentators for today. Um, in hopefully what should be an interesting game. Two contrasting styles of teams. Ian, what way do you see this going?
Afternoon, Peter. And look, I suppose on paper, Waterford have gone down as favourites as with previous results, but look, we all know the final, they're never pretty and it could go either way. So hopefully just look forward to a good game of football.
Yeah, definitely can't disagree with that. Like when you look at it, it's almost experience against youth. When you look at the two lineups, a lot of ex-League of Ireland team players within the Waterford squad. The two teams did meet in the group stage of this competition, and Waterford won both games. It was hard to take much from. They won the first leg easily enough. I think it was 5-2. And so when Wexford played the second one, they were probably more experimental than they probably would have been if the game had been closer. So it's hard to read much from that. Both of them qualified through their semi-finals quite easily. Waterford winning in North Tip home to North Tip, and Wexford going to Clare and winning 7-2. So look at an interesting game. We'll just go through the lineup shortly. Teams are just getting ready to appear. They will be introduced. They will be introduced to the Hearst family when they do come out. I'll go through a little bit more about the history of the competition later. Ironically, it was actually started by the Leinster Football Association when women's football was affiliated to them. Then it was handed over to the FAI, and ironically, the affiliation of football has now come back to the provincial bodies. Women's football has come back to the provincial bodies again. So, but this competition is now remaining as an FAI competition. I'll just go through the Waterford team. Sally Kelly is in the goal, number 1. Number 2, Saoirse O'Brien. Number 3, Katie Hannon. Number 4, Laura Stafford. Number 5, Shauna Wall. Number 6, Rachel Hutchinson. Number 7, Emer Fennell. Number 8, Nicole Bennett. Number 9, Kerry Ann Hamilton. Number 10, Becky Conroy. And number 11, the very experienced Lisa Dower, who is the captain. Their substitutes for the day: number 12, Mary Kate Morrissey. Number 13, Caelan Broxton. Number 14, Leah O'Donoghue. Number 15, Ella Brennan. Number 16, Emily O'Reilly. Number 7, Fia Costin. Number 18, Holly Butler. And head coach for the Waterford team is Tommy Butler. Lots of noise coming from the tunnel at the moment, so the players must be getting close to emerging. The Wexford squad for the day: number 1 in the goal, Ella Crotty. Number 2, Ali Everett. Number 3, Leah Walsh. Number 4, Sarah Figgis. Number 5, Mary Dwyer. Number 6, Niamh Kelly. Number 7, Shannon Maguire. Number 8, Hayley Nolan. Number 9, Sinead Ryan. Number 10, Leona Bryan, captain. Number 11, Emma Clark. Substitutes for Wexford: number 12, Nicole Kern. Number 13, Liz Everett. Number 14, Annie Breen. Number 15, Aoife Kern. 16, Amy Ennis. Number 17, Grace O'Halloran. Number 18, Molly Brown. And their head coach is Barry Roach.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding for the national anthem.
The two teams are now being introduced to members of the Hearst family, daughters of Angela Hearst, who the competition is named after. The Hearst family were always a strong football family, but mainly David Hearst, who was involved in the Leinster Senior League and the Leinster Football Association for many years. And so this cup, when his mother passed away, was donated to the Leinster Football Association originally in her memory.
5 Mary the Water, 6 Neve Kelly, 7 Shannon McGuire, 8 Haley Nolan, 9 Sinead Ryan, 10 Captain Fiona Green, and 11 Emma Clark. Waterford, 1 Sally Kelly, 2 Saoirse O'Brien, 3 Katie Hannon, 4 Laura Stafford, 5 Shauna Wall, 6 Rachel Hutchinson, 7 Eva Fennell, 8 Nicole Bennett, 9 Kerry Ann Hamilton, 10 Becky Conroy, 11 Captain Lisa Diller. Referee is Claudia Paula. The assistants are Irish Reed and Claudia Hannigan. The fourth official, Anna O'Brien. Enjoy the game.
Teams are just winding up with their pre-match preparations now as well. Match officials for the day is referees Claudia Paula, assistant referees is Eilish Reid and Grania Hennigan, and the fourth official is Hannah O'Brien. So a good, strong, experienced match official lineup for this game. Like as Ian said earlier, anything can happen in a cup final. Two local teams, the massive amount of Wexford influence even on the Waterford side, and by that I mean that several of them have played for Wexford Youths in the National League, particularly in the earlier years when the club was set up first, and that level of experience will have to have an impact. Ian, do you think?
Yeah, I think so. Look, when you look at both squads, even there's a lot of experience dotted through. From the Waterford side, you've teams like Dungarvan United and Benfica going deep into outside competitions. The Wexford side the same, Ferns United. So look, the way it is, we're leading into this match, and a lot of these girls have probably played for the last 12 months without a break. So look at hopefully today it'll prove to be a great game. The sun is after coming out. The pitch is greasy, so I think it'll be a quick game.
Yeah, I would agree with that too. Yeah, the pitch is in excellent condition. It's one of the busiest pitches in Waterford. Whoever probably starts this game the strongest, I think, to be fair and without over analysing, I think if Wexford can hold Waterford for a certain length of time, I think it'll make a better game from it. But Waterford have the experience just going through their lineup. Several of these players have played in the Wexford League, like Sally Kelly, Laura Stafford, who's actually from Gorey, Shauna Wall, Rachel Hutchinson, Becky Conroy and Lisa Dower were all starting, all played with Benfica and other teams within the league in Wexford, so they'll be all well aware of each other. But not taken away from Wexford as well. You have the likes of Haley Nolan, Leona Breen, as you say, like experienced, strong players who've been around for a number of years and are still very young. Sinead Ryan, all she's looking for is half a chance, and the ball is in the back of the net. So it's a game that's there to be won by either party. Quite a decent crowd to win. The sun seems to have brought the people out.
Yeah, no, it's not bad now, to be fair. The weather was always kind of in our favour. The rain disappeared, so it was disappear early this morning, so it's certainly turned out to ideal conditions for a game.
Yeah. Like I said, in its own right as a competition, it's a very important competition to have to within the women's calendar. But because of a lot of the issues, the challenges the competition faces, 50% of the leagues in the country are winter leagues, 50% are summer leagues, and it sometimes acts as a challenge for both sides, both types of teams, to get out any sort of a strong squad. And from looking at the lineups, it would also, like Nicola David is missing from the Wexford lineup. She's gone on her travels. And Maria Delahunty, I see, is not on the Waterford squad. So both of those are midfield playmakers. So they will would have an impact normally on a game as we get ready to kick off. Another big blow for Wexford, of course, is the loss of Aoife Curran. Aoife Curran is out with an injury. We were just talking to her pre-match, and she's finding it difficult to shake off any injury. Very influential player on the Wexford squad and on the Fern squad as well. So as the game goes through, it's usually a phase in the middle of the field, trying to find room to settle down. Michaela Crotty in the Wexford goal being the first goalkeeper to get her hands on the ball, but the shot wasn't in any sort of anger. Wexford moving the ball around well. Ball run out of play. Number 2 for Wexford, the experience that we have been around for a number of years. And probably many noise in the background. Porters are trying to get behind their teams. That chance from Waterford did look like it was going to come to something, but it was well dealt with. As the ball girls from the Waterford League get the ball back. Waterford actually got to the final of this competition last year and put in a very strong display against the Eastern Women's Football League, which is technically the Dublin League, and losing 1-0 in Arklow. So I'm sure they'll be calling on that experience today to try and go one step further. Oh, this could be the first chance, and it's in the back of the net. Ball should have been cleared by the Wexford defence, but when the chance arrived, we're just waiting on to see who did score the goal.
Yeah, I think, Peter, that was Nicola Bennett.
Nicola Bennett, she took the chance very well when she got it. Not the ideal start that Wexford would have liked.
Goal scorer for Waterford, number 8, Nicola Bennett.
Well done, Ian.
Nicole used to be playing with Tramores, but as far as I'm aware, they pulled out the women's team this year, so she had to join up with Bohemians there in the last few weeks and score goals for fun.
Tramore would have been a strong force in Waterford soccer and actually Wexford soccer for a number of years. Long range effort, well handled and well controlled by Ella Crotty. Some good play by Wexford getting it clear. Lisa Dower, very experienced player. Has played in the Waterford League, the Wexford League, and back to the Waterford League over the years. Captain today's Waterford team. Also played a bit of League of Ireland with Wexford Youths. Waterford definitely have their heads up at this stage.
You can see Waterford's game plan at the moment. They're playing one up top, and then when they're in an attacking position, they're pushing 4 and 5 further on. So they're committing bodies early.
Number 10, Becky Conroy for Waterford, is another player who played within Wexford and Benfica. Probably still playing with Benfica. The level of experience in this Waterford squad is incredible, and I know Wexford has its fair share of it as well. But the Waterford side, they're probably almost the ideal interleague squad to have. Long range effort from Emer Fennell. Ella Crotty made it look a little dramatic in the goal, but she still had it well under control. Waterford seem comfortable and in control at the moment. Wexford are chasing them around the field. It's a big pitch as well, Ian. I don't know if you've ever played on it or refereed on it, but it's a League of Ireland ground.
No, unfortunately not. I never got the chance to grace it yet. But you can see, as I said with Waterford, they've played here previous matches, and you can see they're actually, the wingers are hugging touch lines. They're dragging the Wexford players all over the place. It's nearly kind of living a situation where Wexford are afraid to commit bodies forward in case they get picked off with just chances as we go on out. They're well moving the ball well, and they're getting 6-7 gone forward, breaking.
Yeah, it's quite an obvious game plan at this stage, and probably a very difficult one to counteract.
Yeah, it's going to be very difficult. The Wexford just need to find their feet, try to settle down and try moving the ball, just take control, moving it bit by bit, just relax a bit on it. That's all it is, It's just Waterford to start like a train, so just weather the storm and then do what they do best then and start playing football.
Yeah, and without a doubt, like if you look at the Wexford, they have the goal scoring power. Like I said earlier, if Sinead Ryan gets a sniff at goal at all, she's well capable of taking the chance.
Oh, cleared, yeah, 100%. You have Leona Breen there and Sinead Ryan, and they don't need half chances.
No.
They can create goals from anything there, You see it week in, week out in the league.
Good movement by Lisa Dower there again. Winning another corner for Waterford. They're definitely on the top at the moment, and it's vitally important that Wexford don't concede a second goal. A well-won work from the training pitch. Haley Nolan was doing her best to get involved at that stage, but they're kind of, the game is bypassing her a bit through at the moment as well. Going over midfield, as you were saying, when the ball moves, Waterford come in numbers.
Yeah, massive numbers now, to be fair. Little bit of space here. Just an example, I suppose. We're just starting to kick the ball away a little bit. Just hold on to it. Take your couple of seconds to assess the situation and get moving there. That's it.
Injury to Waterford player. Lisa Dower got a bit of a knock. The referee has stopped the game. I think it was an accidental slash. I actually missed seeing it.
Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah, two of them just nobody looking at each other. They just ran into each other, unfortunately.
Yeah. Aside from playing each other twice in the group and having coached and everything like that, they would probably all be very familiar with each other as well. Ferns have played Benfica twice in the FAI Junior Cup in recent years, so all the players will be very familiar with each other. The game restarts and away we go. While I have harped on a bit about the experience of the Waterford team, Wexford do have a lot of players out there that won the Under-19 FAI Cup twice. And I know it's kind of probably the physicality and strength is a bit more, but they would have the experience if they could get the ball. Good ball in from Sean. Waterford make it 2-0.
Big goal Bennett for a second in the game.
It was an excellent ball in by Sean Wall.
Excellent ball, yeah. Very hard to defend them situations.
Yeah. And an excellent header.
Goal scorer for Waterford, number 8, Nicole Bennett.
So it becomes a bit of an uphill test for Wexford now. What are we in the 14th, 15 minutes?
It's the 14th minute, yeah. In situations like these now, when we have the ball, we just need to relax. Keep repeating myself, I know, but we just need to be kicking away the ball. So just go on the ball, relax.
Long range effort from Lisa Dower. I think Ella Crotty had it well under control. But what Wexford are really good at doing, they're not the Leon Green, the Nate Ryans, Emma Clarks, they're not getting the room or the space to move the ball around as they'd like to do. Strong run from Emer Fennell. Unfortunately, the ball ran out of play. But she was allowed to travel from their own half well into the Wexford half, reasonably comfortably. I'm looking for Niamh Kelly. She did make an effort to try and drive through, but ran out of space. One of Wexford's more experienced players, but only really coming into interleague action this year. Nice little touch from Hayley Nolan, Mary Dwyer, Leona Breen. But as you were saying, once again, it just gets kicked away. Nicole Bennett is now starting to play like the players enjoying herself. Ball goes out of play. Actually, a corner for Waterford. Bit of a scramble in the box, but Wexford eventually get it clear, and Sinead Ryan should get to it first. Ian is one of the Wexford League's most experienced coaches. What would your answer to be to this, Ian, if this was happening to one of your teams?
Sorry to know, Peter, but look at it, I suppose a lot of it is it's just need to relax slightly. Just relax on the ball. They're letting a lot of the players run through the centre, so maybe just that little bit tighter and try to win a few of them 50-50 balls. But look, we're nearly 20 minutes in now. They're 2-0 down, so at this stage you should be relaxing slightly.
Yeah, it's almost kind of, well, just have to give it a go now. I look at, I suppose, after losing the two previous matches reasonably heavily, they're probably a bit nervous of it. Free kick for Wexford for a handball. So it's the first real opportunity to create any sort of a problem for Waterford. Looks like Emma Clark has taken the free kick. Nicely floated in, but too close to the keeper. Sally Kelly, another player who played in the Wexford League, finding it easy enough to deal with. Now the ball is back with the Wexford goalkeeper. A little bit of bite from Wexford there to win that ball back. Ball goes out of play for a Waterford throw. Sinead Ryan working hard down at the... Probably felt she could have got a free kick there, but tackle was fair in the referee's opinion. That's all that matters. And Waterford comfortably played the ball away again. Sinead didn't chase that. She knew she was going to be in an offside position, so she let it on. Probably the most high-profile player playing for Waterford that's from Wexford is Laura Stafford. She actually is from Wexford. Lives in Wexford, plays for Benfica, played for Wexford Youths, played for DLR Waves. Originally played for Kilkenny Wanderers in the Wexford League, who had really made her. Ella Crotty got herself shot there for a moment, but she recovered well to push the ball wide. That could have been number 3.
Yeah, it turned out to be a good save in the end, I suppose, with the conditions, the grease conditions, any ball bouncing in front of the goalkeeper, just a nightmare though, so she did well to turn it away from
Yeah,
corner.
she done well, yep. Waterford seemed to have lots of well-planned little set pieces.
Yeah, Wexford doubled up this time. They got an extra person out to break down that corner.
Rachel Hutchinson, next Coraclow player. It's unusual to see so many players from one county playing against the other, but that has happened quite a lot in Wexford and Waterford over the years. A little bit of interaction between various clubs, and especially now with Waterford playing League of Ireland at academy and senior level, there's a lot of crossover.
To be fair to the Waterford squad here today, there's I've seen a lot of the Waterford FC women's match this year. There's a few of these players at this early stage wouldn't look out of place in that team.
Good save, pushed over well. Yeah, I would agree with you. Yeah. Waterford are starting to feel comfortable now to be popping in shots from everywhere, which is be a concern for Wexford. I think they're going to go for an old-fashioned corner this time. well defended by Wexford. We think our no qualms about shooting from anywhere. You kind of get the feeling that if Wexford could get one goal back, it might rattle Waterford a little bit, but Waterford just don't seem to be in that mood to let that happen.
Not at the moment, anyway, Peter. No, but as they said, definitely they could get one, or you know, the tides could change fairly rapid, and Waterford could start going into a shell, and Wexford start coming out of it. So
Yeah. But I do have to say they do look very comfortable at the back. Anything the ball comes through there, now I know Wexford are not pressing them that strongly, but they're using that space. Like that's a brilliant ball. Finds Kerry Ann Hamilton in space. There we go.
very finished there from Becky Conroy. She scored goals for fun for Benfica over the last 2 or 3 years.
Yeah. And did so in Wexford as well when they were in it. I think she won the Premier Division Player of the Year one year when she was there as well. It just shows the level though of what they can do when they get the ball and get the space.
Waterford, number 10, Becky Conroy.
They just barely passed the midway phase in the first half, and it's definitely an uphill battle for Wexford now. Although Leona Breen and Sinead Ryan linking up well. Leona trying to line up for Hayley Nolan, but didn't come off.
Yeah, they're just struggling to get Hayley into the game. Hayley can have an influence in any game there if she gets a chance, but struggling to get her involved in the game at the moment.
Injury to one of the Waterford players. Nicole Bennett, the goal scorer. Well, two of the goals. Requiring attention. Looks quite painful.
She looks very uncomfortable there.
Yeah, she seems to be in a little bit of distress.
I'm just hoping it's more sort of an impact injury rather than a muscular.
She's having a massive impact on the game. Apart from the 2 goals, she'll be moving around quite well as well. Like I said, Waterford played in the final last year against Eastern Women's Football League in Arklow, lost 1-0. Very good performance. I wasn't at the match, but I heard they really put it up to the Dublin outfit. But Dublin is another of the leagues that is full of experience. And Wexford's last appearance in this final was the very, very first final when they lost on penalties to Kildare. I think that's going back around 2017, somewhere along there. Just goes wide. To be fair to the Wexford management team, it's not easy when you're playing a team of this calibre. Good save again from Ella Crotty to a Becky Conroy shot. And to their credit, Wexford are trying to play football.
Yeah, but getting settled in a bit there and trying to play the ball around a bit,
Yeah. But But like you said, it's difficult when you're up against that level of experience.
Yeah, and again, I would have seen this Waterford squad playing before in pre-season for this competition. They played Waterford on the 19th League of Ireland team. And even from that night, you could see they were well drilled. They were a very good team. Like, I know with Barry and Mick, they're probably struggling for a consistent squad there right through the year. So look at it, I suppose it's hard to know how to get the timing right within the competition, but through the summer months, it's very hard to get consistent squads together.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like, it's one of the main challenges for the competition, and it's like even some of the teams that entered and played matches withdrew, pulled out, they had walkover. It's a difficult competition for the FAI to run and organise.
It's very hard to know what you could do about it, or the only thing you could possibly look at is running maybe like the men's version of the Oscar trainers, and maybe play games of a Wednesday night. Like, every county now has the use of floodlight facilities there, so maybe start off on the Wednesday nights and build in that way.
Yeah, at least at maybe a provincial level or something of that nature.
Yeah.
Or possibly make the decision of either playing the competition summer or winter, not kind of trying to cross it over a little bit. Like, one of Wexford's most influential players will be Hayley Nolan, and she's finding it difficult to get any sort of an impact on the game. Every time she gets the ball, she's either closed down quickly, or there's nowhere for her to let the ball off to. So, and she will be a player. She will be very much a playmaker.
Rolling into wars again.
Yeah, she still seems to be in a little bit of pain. Right, because where that was a tackle and it was a free kick, it wasn't extremely. She does seem to be carrying some sort of a knock now.
Just wait to break here, Leon out in the ring.
Yeah, that's a good ball. Sinead Ryan's first real opportunity anyway. And it almost worked for her. Good save by the keeper. Sally Kelly got it well, but it was a good effort for Wexford's first real opportunity of the game.
Yeah, we'll go back to an earlier point, as I said, Sinead can create chance out of anything, and that's a prime example.
Because that wasn't even, she didn't get much space. Wexford find it difficult to get the ball away, but really ends up in the hands of Ella Crotty.
Yeah, unfortunately, the bounce of the ball is going against Wexford at the moment.
Yeah. The problem really Wexford, I suppose, are experiencing at this stage is when they get back in numbers to defend, they can't get forward, and when they get forward, they have to get back fast, because the third goal came from a situation where Wexford were actually on the attack. There was always the fear of that. Free kick for Waterford. Probably a little harsh. I don't know if it was a deliberate back pass. But the referee should be able to fill me in on that now.
Yeah, look, there's a fine line in deciding if it was a back pass or not. That's a division up the referee basically, but I didn't really see it myself there that time. But
I did. My opinion as not a referee was I think the ball was just kind of misplaced in its pass and goalkeeper picked it up. So it's a very dangerous situation now for Wexford find themselves in.
yeah, it's only charges here, indirect free kick, so obviously can't
That's the only.
shoot straight to the goal. But
There they go. Off the post.
excellent effort there from Waterford.
Yeah. Definitely got off the hook there for Wexford, but Waterford go at it again. Emma Clark now. Bringing the ball away. Every time the ball comes to Hayley Nolan, there's someone on top of her straight away. That's happened there. And she's finding it difficult. Good shot close wide again from Nicole Bennett, looking for her hat trick. It's always danger when you have someone crowding around looking for the third goal. But definitely the Waterford management will be happy with their first half performance so far.
Yeah, 100%. They're playing like a team that have been together for years. To be honest with you, they're just everyone knows each other's roles, and they can see runs off the ball that you shouldn't see.
Yeah.
No, they have it down to a T at the moment. To be fair, and as I said, then the fact that they would know a lot of Wexford girls is they're closing down the girls like the likes of Haley and all straight away. They're not giving a chance at all, like, you know. So yeah, their homework has been done fairly well, and at the moment, well deserving of their 3-0 lead.
Oh, definitely, yeah. I can't deny it to them. Like, it could have been 4. Yeah, you've described it all to a T. They know each other so well. Mary Dwyer picks up a yellow card. I think a little harshly.
First, and that's the rule, though, Peter. You can't kick away the ball.
We'll see all the refereeing experience come out now, Ian. Looks like Rachel Hutchinson is going to give this one a go.
Yeah, why not? As I said, the greasy surface, well worth an effort.
Long distance out. And
Great
well
effort.
struck and straight to the back of the net.
Serious strike there, now, to be fair, and it didn't have much chance.
No, it was well hit from. She was always a bit of a speciality for her. But it's definitely turning into an uphill battle for Wexford now.
Goal scorer for Waterford, goal number 4, number 6, Rachel Hutchinson.
Leona Breen cutting in. has to turn around. Takes the sting out of that. Ironically, with that fourth goal, I thought Wexford were starting to some of their better football. Now they were still having to defend strongly, but they were beginning to play a little bit better together. That fourth goal will have to have been a demoralising one.
That's it. I see 3 extra guards warming up there, so it's looking like possibly a few substitutions at half time, maybe.
Maybe.
It's chance here for Sinead. Good effort.
Oh, just over the crossbar. Wexford won the Leinster competition this year. It's not a qualifier for this Angela Hearst. It's a standalone provincial interleague competition. And Sinead had a massive game in it. They beat Kildare 7-1, but Sinead scored long range efforts for fun. They seem to be her speciality. Another goal for Waterford from Becky Conroy.
Excellent finish by Becky there again. Yeah, just unfortunately, you just can't give a player of that quality on much space because he will be punished.
Now at 5-0, 42 minutes. Wexford will have to be at least now looking for the half-time whistle at this stage.
Goal number 5 for Waterford, our second goal of the contest, Becky Conrad.
Rain is starting to come down as well, just to dampen the spirits further. But as a unit, Waterford are that's good football by any. That's difficult
football
to play against. And Wexford, they just find it just too difficult to keep the ball. And even though they're 5-0 up to Waterford, are still looking hungry.
Yeah, it's looking like they want to put Wexford to sword here today. They're not going to stop going for goal.
No. Wexford are now playing for a bit of pride. That attack eventually cut out by Waterford. Becky Conroy goes down under a tackle from Sarah Figgis. Referee hands out his second yellow card for the day and free kick to Waterford. Minute to go to half time. Both sides will definitely go in with contrasting emotions. This might be too far out for Rachel Hutchinson to give a crack, but
Yeah, possibly, but then again, you'd never know.
no.
Going by the last strike to it, she had plenty left on that before it hit the net.
I did, yeah. It seems to be her speciality. Oh, she went more for the cross this time. Number Lisa Dower trying to get her foot on the ball. I'm sure she'd love to pick up a goal here today as well.
Yeah, Lisa's a great ambassador for Waterford soccer. She was heavily involved with interleague, with underage interleague within the county. I've come across her nearly every year since I've been involved myself. She's a lot of work down there.
Yeah. Fourth official is now about to indicate the amount of time left. Can't see it being too much. Just a minute.
Score official has indicated 1 minute at a time. 1 minute.
To be fair, it's not a game that's been played with any level of aggression or any of the injuries or tackles where the game had to stop was usually from. It's been played in a good spirit.
Yeah, definitely. Hard but fair. What you like
Hard
to see.
but fair, yeah. But they're. And there goes the half-time whistle. So Waterford will definitely go into the dressing room the happier team, leading 5-0. Wexford's management team, I don't envy them at this stage. What they have to try and do to lift their heads on a squad that has worked hard, just couldn't get. Any summary in before we make our
Not
well-earned
really,
break?
Peter. Look, to be fair, they're 5-0 down. They're not going to win the game. They might have let the shackles off. Just relax, enjoy. Try to come out and win the second half, possibly.
Yeah. Lovely. We'll be back for the second half.
Don't like the lights, but it's camera time. Said take the picture, but you rolled your eyes. Now I'm mortified and still terrorized. Push me behind to get me from my better side. I wanna push you back, but that's all you want. Wanna rub me up, I'm holding back. Trying to get me framed, throw me in cuffs. Said I attacked you, that's just a false truth. No need to argue, and yeah, I've had enough. You follow me anywhere I try to be alone. I find you there. There's more to me. Everywhere I try to go alone, I find you there. You follow me anywhere I try to be alone, I find you there. Oh, there's more to me. Anywhere I try to be alone, I find you there. I find you there. I'm so scared to leave my house, so I cannot run free from this. Always being watched by you, and that's so inconsiderate. My privacy, does that exist? Probably haven't heard of it. Need to live a different life, cause lights and cameras are in it. Trying to find a silver lining. What I do is avoid the violence. But you're here again, I'm losing it. There's no more screaming and silence. Get out my face, turn off the flash. I hate the fame, no more of that. Leave me alone, or I'll collapse. I need a break, don't feel the crack. You follow me, anywhere I try to be alone, I'll find you there. There's more to me, everywhere I try to go alone, I'll find you there. Yeah, yeah. You follow me, anywhere I try to be alone, I'll find you there. Oh, there's more to me, anywhere I try to be alone, I'll find you there. I'll find you there.
Can I dive deep into the darkness in your heart? Trust you more than anyone I have met before. I don't care who you are or who you want to be. I'll be here until the day that you leave me. When I'm with you, I know I'm safe inside your arms. I'll make sure that you won't ever feel lonely no more. Whatever past we have, the future we will see. I'll be here until the day that you leave me.
I've been heading down a one-way street, can't turn around. You've been taking every part of me, now you know where to be found. You got me confused, a little off balance. Thought I knew you, but you got bad habits. I only see through when I'm thinking about you, thinking about you. I'm feeling anxious and slowly breaking. Give you my heart, but you keep my waiting. Searching for answers.
trying to understand why I still believe that what we have was ever meant to last. Guess you made a fool of me. You got me confused, a little off balance. Thought I knew you, but you got bad habits. I only see blue when I'm thinking about you, thinking about you. I'm feeling anxious and slowly breaking. Give you my heart, but you keep my waiting. Searching for answers, no explanation. You make love so complicated. I'm feeling anxious and slowly breaking. Give you my heart, but you keep my waiting. Searching for answers, no explanation. You make love so complicated. I'm slowly breaking. You make love so complicated. I'm only seeing blue. You make love so complicated. Why do I still believe you make love so complicated? I live my life searching for the light. Been learning to fight through the darkness. I'll get this right. We were born to shine, and we still got time. It's not hopeless. Don't look now. Here comes that awful feeling. My walls are caving in. Heaven help, I can see my ghost on the ceiling. Let me breathe again. 'Cause I just wanna live my life. I'm never backing down. I swear I'm gonna fight the good fight. Just wanna get it right. I'm ready for it now. You know I'm gonna fight the good fight. You know I'm gonna fight the good fight. You know I'm gonna fight the good fight. Fight the good fight. Yeah, I've lost my crown, but no, I will not bow. You know I'm here right now for the long run. Yeah, you see me down, but you know I'll never drown. You know I'll get back up on it somehow. Don't look now. Here comes that awful feeling. My walls are caving in. Heaven help, I can see my ghost on the ceiling. Let me breathe again. 'Cause I just wanna live my life. I'm never backing down. I swear I'm gonna fight the good fight. Just wanna get it right. I'm ready for it now. You know I'm gonna fight the good fight. Fight the good fight. Fight the good fight. Fight the good. You know I'm gonna fight the good fight. Fight the good fight. Fight the. You know I'm gonna fight the good fight. Fight the good fight. You know I'm gonna fight the good fight.
Right, we're getting ready back for the second half. Sun comes out. We'll take a look at substitutions on either side now in a minute. With Waterford getting ready to kick off, comfortably in control, 5-0 up. Difficult dressing room for the managers of the Wexford team to do anything. And Waterford seem in the mood to be starting back off, restarting where they finished, on a constant attack. Would have been difficult at half time, Ian, for the managers to.
Yeah, it's not a situation I would even like to be in, to be fair, but like yeah, it's kind of a case like they're trying to plug holes all over the place after the first half. So yeah, look, it doesn't seem to be any change on either side there, so it's as you were.
There's not true, no. There's no changes. No. Yes, Ian, you're 100% right. Both have went back out as they were.
I'm sure though in the next probably 10 minutes you'll see substitutions both ends there.
Lisa Dower still moving around the field like she was 20 years ago. She's definitely one of the contenders to Player of the Match award.
Fair to Wexford, they're starting to keep the ball a little bit here and playing it around.
Yep. And they were keeping the ball a bit better. I think we put the commentator's curse on them. But it's even almost impossible to know when you're playing a team of that stature and you're that much 5-0 down. It's very difficult even to know how way to approach the game.
The movement off the ball for Waterford is exceptional out there today.
Without a doubt. And they seem to be always in position. Like Haley Nolan seems to have dropped back a little.
Yeah, it's like she's playing in the 6 there at the minute.
Yeah.
Trying to create a few chances, playing the ball out wide.
Because she probably got more opportunity to use the ball in this few minutes than she did nearly in the whole first half. She wasn't allowed any space at all in the first half. Leona Breen chasing in, hoping for a mistake, but she didn't come. That's a great ball from Haley, just a little bit off angle. Trying to give Leona a run, but just shows what Haley is capable if she could get the space.
Yeah, that's it.
There's a mistake. Leona weren't her first touch, let her down.
That's Haley's game. Give her the ball. She'll find if
She'll find where to go with it. Becky Conroy finds herself in lots of space, floating it in with Ella Crotty well under control. Shannon Maguire on the far side, another player that never really got, she's not really getting the space to show what she can do.
Well, Shannon's technically a very good player. I think she just after coming out 16th this year, so she's obviously young, but again, she's another player. If you give her time and space, she can hit the back of the net, no problem.
Leona and Sinead trying to link up, not working. Waterford win their first corner of the second half. Nicole Bennett still on the hunt for her hat-trick, but shepherded out by, I think, Sarah Figgis. Waterford don't look like a team that's going to take their foot off the pedal, but it's very hard to keep up that intensity when you're 5-0 ahead.
Oh, definitely, yeah. But then you have your own internal battles there between Becky Conroy and Nicole Bennett there. Both on 2 goals apiece, looking for the hat-trick.
Wexford are moving the ball around well now. Leah Walsh finding herself in space here on the left. Good defended by Sarah Figgis there. She had to close in on that quite quickly. Nicole Bennett once again was... Nicole Bennett is a player that I wouldn't have been that very familiar with, but she has moved herself around the pitch quite well today, apart from the 2 goals.
Yeah, she's all action out there.
Wexford are definitely going through a team who don't want to just give up. They're still battling away, as you said earlier about the players having private battles. Maybe they want to, as the old saying goes, maybe they want to at least win the second half. And then one slip, but no, Ella Crotty has it in the Wexford goal, has it well under control. But Becky Conroy was lurking.
Yeah, good starting position by Ella there. Good nurse danger.
Sinead Ryan now up front for Wexford is finding herself having to come out a lot further than she probably would like. And Waterford come away again. Emma Clark's pass couldn't find Sinead Ryan. Out for a throw-in for Waterford again, as I think we're going to make the first substitutions of the day. Leah O'Donoghue coming on for number Nicole Bennett. And Nicole Bennett won't be getting her hat-trick today.
No, possibly they have injuries picked up in the first half of maybe still.
Still niggling at her,
Wexford.
yeah. She done well. She did get a couple of nice little knocks. Emma Clark taking the throw into Niamh Kelly. Referee getting involved in the play. Nice footwork by Emma Clark. Emma Clark is coming a little bit more into the game as well. And a free for Wexford. Cleo O'Donoghue's first contribution. As Wexford get ready to make their first substitution, which sees Liz Everett come on for Leah Walsh.
Substitute for number 13, Liz Everett. Basis the 3, Leo Walsh.
We now have two of the more experienced players in Wexford now on the pitch with Liz Everett and Ali Everett, who are actually twins. Free kick about to be flawed in by Emma Clark. Good strong free kick. Good ball in across from Niamh Kelly. Giving the Waterford defence something to think about. And
Made a good effort there from Sinead, right?
yeah, probably the best effort of the day for the Wexford side. To be fair to Wexford, like I said, they haven't just come out to make up the numbers for the second half. They're giving it the best go they can.
Yeah, to be fair to Wexford, they probably played more soccer in this half already than they did in the majority of the first half.
Yeah, it's
Good ball.
a ball by Shannon Maguire as well. Finding Leona Breen. That's a brilliant ball in. But ball got taken off Emma Clark's foot before she could get much chance to do anything with it. Some good composed defending. But Waterford do still continue to move the ball around quite comfortably. They look more in control. A substitute Leah O'Donoghue pushes forward. They're cut out by Sarah Figgis. I think Wexford are getting ready to make another substitution. And the ball goes out for a goal kick. While the RSC is not full to the capacity the Waterford FC would have it filled to, there is quite a nice little crowd here for an interleague final. Interleague finals by their nature actually don't attract that big a crowd, even men, youth or women's levels. So it's nice
Substitute
to
for
see a good
Wexford,
crowd here.
17, Grace Hannon. This is number 7, Shannon Maguire.
So Shannon Maguire come off for Wexford and Grace O'Halloran goes on. I think Shannon had quite a decent game. Just didn't get the opportunities.
Yeah, when she got the ball at her feet there, to be fair, she always looked dangerous there. Even one of her last plays there, playing the ball nicely down into the corner to create a chance for Wexford. But just one of those days, unfortunately, where the ball didn't land at her feet too often.
No. Good shot from Emer Fennell.
She found herself in the last space there, so
Yeah.
the thing was to have a go, but Ella did well to save.
Oh, she was a good save
in the process.
Yeah. She picked up a bit of a knock, I think, in the kind of when the ball came loose. I think Becky Conroy felt it was hers, which is okay, and carry on. Game seems to have gone into a kind of a little bit of a lull now, hasn't it? It's Waterford 5-0 up, comfortable. Wexford probably know there's very little, no way back. And they're playing for pride probably now more than anything else.
Yeah, you probably did two dressing rooms at half time. They're probably in a way difficult positions. Like Wexford, obviously, were 5-0 down. Trying to plug holes, whereas Waterford finding it up, and it was very, very hard to continue with that momentum through the second half. You know,
it's actually almost impossible.
Yeah, when you're back in mind that the match is more or less done, but you still want to form. It's not easy either.
Yeah. Bit of a clash between Rachel Hutchinson and Hayley Nolan, and Hayley seems to have come out the worst of it. No immediate attention coming on, so she seems to be okay. Be restarting with a free kick to Wexford. Referee is having a nice consistent game. Not much can be said about her performance. She's not a referee would have come across in the past. Good free kick, well floated in, but wide.
Liz nearly got on the end of that. They usually were bread and butter, but it just unfortunately was just a half yard off it.
There's a lot of Benfica or ex-Benfica players on that Waterford team. A lot of Ferns players on the Wexford team, or some Ferns players, and they would have been well familiar. They would have had some titanic struggles when Benfica were in the Wexford League, so they'd be well familiar with each other. I think Wexford have done well to deal with that attack because it looked like it was building dangerously. But goes out play for a throw into Waterford. Ailey's moving freely, so she disappointed herself by her own high standards of how that ball went through, but that's what she's good at. Well, held a dangerous shot. Jellicrotty did well to hold on to.
Yeah, Lisa there. She doesn't need a second invitation.
No, to have a go at it. She free out to Wexford. Another substitution for Waterford. Kerry-Ann Hamilton will be coming off.
Substitute for Waterford, number 12, Mary Kate Morrissey.
Mary Kate Morrissey will be replacing her. I assume both managers can kind of feel comfortable making subs at this stage for various reasons. And Wexford also making a substitution. Nicole Curran coming on for Sinead Ryan. That will probably give Liz Everett more of a license to go forward as number 9. Because Nicole Curran will be more of a defensive-minded player.
Yeah, it looks like Liz is slotting up straight up in the number 9 role.
Yep. Niamh Kelly. I think Niamh has worked quite hard. Well, she's worked hard throughout the whole game. She's playing in midfield, which is not her actual prime position. She usually normally plays centre back, I think, for Adamstown. Which is putting in a good work rate.
Niamh would be full of heart. She'd never give up on it, to be fair to her, even with her own club in Adamstown now. Like,
Well done by Ella Crotty there too, kind of a double save. Yeah, with Adamstown she has
even in the last couple of years when they're probably struggling for numbers to fulfill team and stuff, she seems to be driving force around at recruiting players and getting girls to trainings and matches and all. So she has a big influence in women's soccer in Adamstown and Wexford.
Leona Breen has been offered the ball to at least to run on to. Probably more. She's probably getting more opportunity to get the ball in this half too than she did in the first half. It's just the Waterford defence don't look like they're in the mood to give much away anyway. I'm sure the Waterford League too will be delighted to win this competition. They're not a highly numbered league, but they're a very, what's the best word I can use? They're very structured. They have like some very strong clubs at like Benfica, for example. It's a standalone women's team. They have worked very hard for a long time.
They obviously have some excellent work going on down in Dungarvan United there. Them two, Benfica and Dungarvan, seem to be having ding-dong battles.
Great turn from
Yeah.
Nicky Conroy. Nella Crotty denied her hat-trick. Yeah, there's a lot of work going on within the clubs in Waterford to kind of develop their women's game, and the clubs that are strong at it seem to be very strong.
I think the two of them probably met in the Munster
Junior Cup final.
Junior Cup final.
Yep. Neve doing well, yeah. While we can go on about Wexford's improved second half display, there was no major disimprovement in Waterford either. They still hold the ball well, they're still keeping the ball well. And where the urgency to score goals might be gone over a little, they still look well in control.
Yeah, even the last couple of minutes now, they're starting to get the ball down again, playing it, switch from one side to the other.
And their substitutions haven't even weakened the squad that much. They've put a lot of work into this competition this year, and they're getting the just rewards from it. Good ball from Leona, trying to find Liz Everett. Well tapped away by Katie Hannon.
I suppose after last year disappointed in the final, they were just determined this year to come out and try to get their names on the trophy for the first time.
Yep, then they have worked very hard for it. And McClark, good ball, but can't break down that past that Waterford defence. Waterford getting ready to make another substitution. Shauna Wall is coming up. Who will play by Taylor Boston.
John Wall.
While Wexford are also making a
Substitute for
substitution.
Wexford. Number 14, Annie Breen. Number 2, Alexandra Everett.
Annie Breen coming on for Ali Everett. So we had the two Everetts on the field for approximately 7 or 8 minutes. Good ball from Hayley Nolan to Liz. Liz's first touch let her down, which is rare. Becky Conroy leaving it out to Saoirse O'Brien on the right. And that could have went anywhere.
Hopefully intended it across, but in saying that, though, Ella was backtracking there in the goal. And just look, he was on the wrong side of the post.
Yeah, just inches wide. Haley still looking for Liz, trying to get the ball through to her. And Lisa Dower still looking for her goal, trying very hard. Waterford League in general is going quite well at the moment. Our men's team won the Oscar Trainer in 2024. So this will be a good, I think, to celebrate our 100th anniversary. So this will be good for the women's section of the league as well. I should say county. Politically incorrect to say they're the same league because they're not.
Seems they're going to have a pop from here.
Yeah, it looks like Rachel is going to go for a try for a second one, and it's about the same distance, I'd say. Although it was Lisa. Oh, Ella made it a little harder for herself than she did, but was well stopped. But it just shows the eagerness of Waterford too. When the ball comes free at all, they are in on top of it. Waterford need this to give away a throw-in. I don't think that'll be discussed in the post-match analysis, though. I don't think it's going to go down as a disaster.
No, I think you take that situation.
Wexford have given it back to them, so all is good. Another substitution for Wexford. Amy Ennis will be coming on for Emma Clark. I think Emma has worked actually quite hard throughout the whole game. Definitely didn't have an easy task.
Substitute for Wexford number 16, Amy Ennis.
Amy from Campoyle. So with a long tradition in the game at all levels.
Amy comes from a good soccer and family. I had a younger sister, Avril, involved with the under-16 squad last year. She actually scored the winning goal in the All-Ireland final for us. Then again, I believe her brother is actually playing soccer out in America as well. So
Yeah, so there's good tradition and history there. Looked like Waterford were about to score their 6th, but well,
Least with the effort there again, I don't think she's not going to be happy unless she gets it to back of that net today.
to be fair to her, she's working very hard for it.
Into the last 9 minutes of action here now. Wexford have to be complimented for the way they applied herself in the second half. A massive improvement, to be fair, and it's something to take from the game.
Yeah, because psychologically, going into that dressing room at half-time couldn't have been easy for anybody. And they've definitely played the second half with a lot more pride and a lot more resilience. And while we do say that about Wexford, we cannot deny how good Waterford actually are.
Without a doubt now, to be fair, they're probably one of the best interleague squads I've seen now in a long time.
Yeah. The Eastern Women's Football Team didn't play in this competition this year, but I think they would have found it even difficult to live with that.
Definitely would have been a battle now, what I'd like to see.
Yeah, it would have been a good game as well, yep.
Super Bowl number 15, replacing number 7. Bennett. Number 16, Henry O'Reilly, replacing number 6, Rachel Hutchinson.
Rachel Hutchinson has done her day's work now with her free kick. She's out and replaced by Emily O'Reilly.
Substitution for Waterford just came on, have been very lively, to be fair to them. There's, as Peter said earlier on, there's no disimproving the team as players are coming on and girls going on. All around, they're very, very, very strong squad.
Yeah, they seem to be, it just shows that the strength and depth they have.
Chance here now for Wexford getting numbers.
Too much. Give Leona too much to do. A very cheeky pass by Lisa Dower. Well covered. Another good ball hit by Haley, but just cut out. Oh, brilliant ball. This is Wexford's one chance, and that's in the back of the net.
Well deserved, goal there for Wexford, to be fair.
Yeah, Liz Everett, using her experience, calmly slotting it away. To be fair, probably no more than Wexford deserved from the second half.
100%.
Goal scorer for Wexford, number 13, Liz Everett.
And she took her chance exceptionally well too. I would imagine Waterford might be a little disappointed to have conceded that goal, especially after dominating the match the way they have.
Especially as the goalkeeper and defender, they always want the clean sheet, but I'm saying that still, will take the shine off slightly, but not a whole lot, I think.
No, I don't think it'll spoil the celebrations. Lisa Dower on the ball again. Well cut out. Oh. Players coming from now various different clubs around the various different divisions of the Wexford League. It'll be a great matter what comes out of this. It'll be a great experience for some of them. This is an FAI final at the end of the day. Not many of us can ever say we've done that. I can't anyway, unless you can.
Definitely not playing in it now. Been involved in the FAI finals within the race teams, alright.
We're now playing towards the finish, and Waterford look comfortable. Wexford have probably redeemed a little bit of pride with the goal and the second half performance overall. But there can only be one winner today, and it's definitely the best team have won the match.
No doubt now, Peter, now, but as you said with Wexford, now they can be happy with their second half performance. Overall, not so much as goal, but their second half is definitely encouraging for them.
Almost finishing on a high, but ball goes wide.
Board of officials has indicated there will be 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
2 minutes of injury time left. Like I said earlier, not a game played in any great aggressive form or no bad couple of yellow cards. But that's all.
Even though they would have known each other fairly well, both teams now, yeah, as I said, it was
played in good spirit.
Very good spirits, to be fair to them,
Yep.
and I'm sure they'll all shake hands after the game and then do battle as the upcoming season again in the FA competitions within their leagues.
Waterford would probably like to finish it off with a goal now, but by the way Wexford look to be setting up there, that doesn't look like they're going to give it away easy. Well held by Ella. Just
Not
save.
going to be Lisa's day, unfortunately, for it in the back of the net, I
No,
think.
she's not
from
going to
lack
get
of
it.
trying.
No.
To be fair to Lisa overall, though, like she had plenty of shots on target, but she was pulling the strings there for a lot of the game and creating lots and lots of chance for Waterford.
And her movement around the pitch has been
Yeah, still,
unbelievable.
even into the 90 minutes, still she's
She's still going. Yeah. She was one of the top players in the Wexford League when she played in with Benfica, and she's one of the top players in the Waterford League. So, and she'll be one of these players that seems to have a love of the game. And of course, Becky Conroy still banging away looking for a hat-trick. But overall, I think Waterford will be happy with their day's work, and I'm sure it'll be a good night celebration. Corner to Waterford. Probably getting close to the last action of the game now.
Wexford will be hoping to show how any attempts here at this, and as we were saying earlier on, to try win the second half and hopefully finish that way.
Fantastic venue for this final too. It's great to see it being here. Great credit goes to Waterford and the FAI for having it in a venue of this stature.
Yeah, no, it's an ideal location, to be fair, and as I said, they've put a lot of money into the pitch down here. They've full-time staff working on it. New sprinkler system's gone in this year. They have to remember then this is nearly at the end of League of Ireland season for both men's and women's in the pitch in this condition. So it's a
Pitching,
credit to them.
it looks fantastic. Yep. Now, there goes the final whistle. So well done to Waterford. Well-deserved winners. Probably muted celebrations. They probably felt at half time they had a won. So. But great credit to Wexford.
Waterford League 5, Wexford League 1. Let's hear it for two great teams.
And thanks very much, Ian, for the commentary today. And to Abby, our research assistant.
No problem, Peter.
Maybe we'll be back here again next year. Thanks very much.
We'll have the presentation now very, very shortly. We'll ask everybody to hold on. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the presentation party for today's final, and would you welcome them here to the RSC, please? The members of the Angela Hearst family. Let's hear it for the Hearst family. Thank you. Our first presentation today is the FAI Player of the Match. And the Player of the Match for the FAI Women's Angela Hearst Cup Final 2025 is the Waterford captain, Lisa Dare. Our next presentation is to the match officials who did an excellent job today. Please put your hands together for the referee, Miss Claudia Paula, and her assistants, Miss Ailish Reid and Grania Hannigan, and indeed the fourth official, Miss Hannah O'Brien. I would now like to ask the runners-up, Wexford, who contributed in no small way to an absolutely superb final, to come forward and collect their medals. Well done, Wexford. And now we come to the presentation of the winners' medals and the FAI Women's Angela Hearst Cup champions. For the first ever time, 2025, would you welcome please the Waterford District Women and Schoolgirls League.
I do like it, I love the app. The whole idea of
Put your hands together once again, a Waterford player lifting the famous Hearst Cup for the first ever time. The Waterford captain, put your hands together for Lisa Dare. Thank you all for attending today's final, and may I take this opportunity to thank Waterford SC and indeed the Waterford City Council for the excellent job they did today in putting the ground at the disposal of the FAI. Thank you. Enjoy Waterford. Commiserations to Wexford. Safe home.
Start. Start. Start.